Good day, Libra, and welcome to my channel. This is your monthly reading for July 2024. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope this reading resonates with you. Also, this is not my new setup. This is just a temporary setup. I am currently at a friend's house watching their dogs. So, let's get on with it. Universe speak. Spirit's guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? Five of Spades. Well, there you go. There's the dogs. Jack of Spades. We're going to just try to work through this. Hopefully they'll just calm down. And the Three of Clubs. Very nice. That is a very nice card to pop up. And the Jack of Clubs. Okay, so your general energy is the Jack of Clubs. You have a risk that you can take, and it says to take the risk. Just think and focus, and any idea that you have is a go. So this is like a risk with an idea that you're having right now. And it can be really anything. This can be anything. This can be a business idea, a love interest idea, a traveling idea. It can be any kind of idea that you're having, but the ideas that you have this month are a go. They are all green lit, but you got to be careful. There is a player at hand. There is somebody that's going to try to stop you from taking any risks, stop you from going with any of your ideas this month, just out of spite, just because they don't want you. They don't want you to do whatever it is that you're wanting to do. But if you do it and you take the risk on your ideas, they'll work out. And I say they because there might be multiple. It might not just be one idea that you're having this month. It might be multiple ideas. So, I mean, throughout the month, things that you're wanting to do and whatnot that may be a little bit risky are worth the risk. But there is somebody that does not want you to take any risks whatsoever. At the beginning of the month, you have the Five of Spades. A warning, somebody's going to betray you, or somebody is betraying you, and it's going to lead to a breakup. Now, this could be the player, but I kind of don't think it's the player. Now, this might be somebody that has something to do with the player, but I think this is somebody else that's betraying you, and that's going to lead to a breakup. Now, of course, a breakup with anybody, and that doesn't have to mean break up with like your significant other. It can be anybody, a friend, anybody. Of course, with every breakup, there's emotional, dysregulation going on. You're going to be sad or whatever, and probably pissed because they betrayed you. But the cards are saying that in the end, you will see that it was time. It was time for this to end. Perhaps this person has betrayed you before. Perhaps this isn't the first time that they've done this, and it's just time. It's time for it to change. It was time for this breakup to happen. So later you will see that it was a good thing for it to happen. In the middle of the month, you have the Jack of Spades. It's time for you to be the rebel. It's time for you to let out your rebel yell. Now, a lot of times this has to deal with political situations, right? Your political ideas and whatnot. And that could very well be the risks that you take. The ideal, one of the ideas that are a go could be this, and it could be political. But like the ideal being a go, all missions are possible here, provided that you be the rebel and you let out your rebel yell. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be political. It can just be something else. That a mission, an ideal or whatever that you want to go for, and you kind of need to be a rebel when you go for it, right? You need to like work against the grain. You need to, like, when people tell you no, you tell them bullshit. I'm going to do this, and you go for it, which would be the player trying to get in your way. So yeah, it's time to be the rebel and not let anybody get in your way of the things that you want to do, whatever they may be. All ideals are a go for you this month. So then, at the end of the month, you have the Three of Clubs. And this card trumps all the cards, right? And it's a good card. It's absolute success. So, like, you won't let this player get in your way. You will be the rebel. You will go after those risks and those ideas that you want to go for. You will see how, you'll probably see real quickly how this breakup was meant to happen. It needed to happen, right? Also, you're going to have fame and fortune. And what does that mean? That doesn't mean that you're going to become like super famous or something, unless maybe you are like an actor or an actress or something, and you are going to win an award for your acting, but that's very unlikely, considering that I don't have that big of a following yet. It's more the people around you are going to look at you with stars in their eyes. They're going to look at you like you're famous. You know, they're going to look up to you like an idol, right? And that also is probably part of what is going to be able to grant you missions being possible. All ideals are a go is probably from this fame, because people will back you up on your ideals. They'll back you up on the things that you want to do. So, and then fortune, yeah, that could mean that you're going to win the lottery, but what's the likelihood of that? The same likelihood of winning the lottery. That's the likelihood of that. What it means more is that you're just going to be fortunate this month. You're not going to have too many financial issues or whatnot, and you might even pick up some extra financial abundance this week. That's possible too, but yeah, you're going to have fame, fortune, absolute success, especially if you go for what you want and don't let the player get in your way. Don't let this betrayal mess you up, and be the rebel and go for the things that you want. Let's go ahead and see what the tarot cards have to say. Universe speak. Spirit's guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? This is possibly the time to reflect. This is the Four of Swords. And in the Four of Swords, it appears that the man's probably, passed on. But what's actually happening here is he's praying. You see? He's meditating. He's connecting to Source. He's connecting to the universe. He's, having a journey and whatnot of the mind. And I feel like what this is saying is, it's saying, it's time to really reflect on the things that you want, and really think about them and focus on them, on how you should go about them. So right now would probably be a good time for doing some meditation or whatever it is that clears your head and helps you think clearer. So there you go. Yeah. So take the risk. Be the rebel. Don't let the player that doesn't want you to go anywhere. And yeah, betrayal and breakup is it's needed. And well, you got the trump card, so you're gonna be, in the eyes of people, you're gonna be famous, and you're not gonna be hurting too much when it comes to finances. You're gonna have absolute success. So there you go. I really hope this resonates, and I hope it helps in some way. And if it does, hit that like button, and if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. I hope to see you back here next month, and until then, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy.